Neely Windred, do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Well, what I heard is a different talk, but I heard that Mrs. Carver Groves up on the highway.
Yes?
Has taken a bite. She's old enough to be the boy's mother and is keeping him up there in her cafe.
In her bed?
That woman went crazy when her husband left her.
Oh, I knew she did.
That woman, I swear, isn't responsible for her own actions.
I should say she isn't.
I hear the boy does things around the cafe, whistling around like he owned it.
Have you ever heard anything like it?
I haven't, I swear to God. I do.
Why, she called Ava and Jackson a liar to her face, and Ava too. Swore things the devil and his angels wouldn't believe it. She'd stand up there and swear black was white.
And nearly for a woman, the life that woman has to lead. Only God in his heaven knows the trials that woman has had to bear.
But she should have been dragged for this.
She stood there and told it the way it was. I said to Miss Jackson, cried the whole time.
I saw.
Only God in his heaven knows the trials that woman has had to bear.
Neely Windred, do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
So help you God?
I do.
Neely Windred, do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
So help me God, I don't know how we let him hang around here like he did, not talking to nobody.
Nobody I know could have lived like that.
Like that time he skirt young Fancy so bad.
Bad for the whole town.
And that way he had her just standing around.
Around here, everybody knows everybody.
Everybody was scared of him. Everybody knew what he was.
A fool like that?
Rumbling and mumbling around and standing there and just watching it out.
I think people feel easier now. I know, I swear I do.
I do.
I do.
Now, Miss Windred, if you would tell the court in your own words.
Now, we have to understand that Nellie is my flesh and blood.
I know.
Yes, love. She's my flesh and blood, and she thinks she knows, but, oh, she doesn't know, but she thinks she does.
I suppose she does if anybody does.
Well, she thinks she does. But I know, and you know, I was at my window watching the moon.
Was there a moon?
You know there was. See, I'll tell it the way it was. I said to all those people, all those new people in town, there isn't much to know about Eldritch. Used to be Elvin Eldritch's pasture till it gave out, and they found coal, you see. It was built on coal, with coal money, and then deserted when the coal gave out. Now, here it stands, this wicked old town, all the buildings going and nodding.
How do you know so much?
I'm still so little. I'd puzzle that if I could, but I said to all those people, none of the people left here now are mining folk. They're all store owners and farmers and the like. All the miners moved off. They raked the land and just moved off. There used to be these explosions, rattled the water in a bucket day and night.
How can you remember so much?
And still so little. Why, you know, last I saw you, you was just a baby. You've grown up so.
Well, you saw me yesterday, Miss Windred.
Oh.
You don't know.
Well, isn't that sweet? Last I saw you, you had to be about that high now.
Well, you've known me all my life.
Oh, you've grown up so. I have terrible bruises on my arm there. Would you look at that?
I'll see you, Cora. Can't avoid it, I guess. You stay safe on those narrow roads.
It's push-pull with load. I'll come back through empty day after tomorrow. You remember to tell me that.
Stay awake now.
No danger of that. Well, I'll say one thing for her. How long has he been there?
2 or 3 months now, nearly. He just
Bye.
walks around the place whistling like he owned it.
Bye.
He earns his keep.
It's not in the kitchen where he earns his keep, Wilma.
Right. Well, I'll say one thing for her. Whatever it is, she looks
sorry.
a darn sight better now than she did about a year ago since I can remember.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking, I guess.
Have a cup of coffee. I got time.
That woman isn't responsible for her own actions ever since her husband left her.
Ours is not to judge.
But cutting herself off from everybody else in town?
I don't judge, but I know who I speak to on the street and who I do not.
So, is there any work here in Eldritch?
Down in Eldritch. Not for wages, not here.
It's easy to see the devil's work.
Have you tried Sangerville? Eldritch is all but a ghost town.
You work here alone?
I've managed for 7 years. It hasn't bothered me much.
It might not be a bad idea to take someone on yourself.
It's a sin to sashay through Centerville the way that she does, buying that boy new shirts and new shoes and keeping him up there in her highway.
I don't go, but I understand he's made a shoe place out of her cafe.
Oh, I'd be happier if it was me if they made her close the place down.
He ought to be against the law, sir, and be a truck driver than having them be under Ruth so much.
The wages of sin lead to death.
Isn't it a little cold for that jacket just in April?
No, I'll be all right.
The wages of sin leads to death.
Bless her heart.
Ooh, good evening, Mary.
Good evening, Mary Windred.
You two. I watch you two sometimes.
Aren't you holding that shawl, dear?
Not your cold out in this valley for June.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, you'll be catching a chill next.
Yeah.
I was once a nurse, and I believe the constant proximity to all that sickness gave me an immunity to the night air.
Never think that.
Us dry old women, we just rattle like paper, but we don't get sick. I listen to you two old women sometimes.
How's your daughter, dear?
Indeed.
I beg your pardon?
Proximity to all that sickness.
Yes, love.
And immunity to death itself. Why, my number came and passed Gabriel right on by. Came up and passed him right on by. Now, here I am, a forgotten child,
You better get inside, dear.
rusting away, just like
You get in now.
Get in this wicked town. God, hear a dried up woman's prayer and do not forgive this wicked town.
Shall we gather at the river where our angels meet and dry with its crystal skies forever that flows by the throne of God?
And then Mama came running downstairs and she said that a man had attacked young Eva Jackson.
Would you point out Eva?
There. Her thing can't hardly speak 2 words since it happened, and I don't wonder why. Well, I know, I swear, I don't know what he sees in her.
Ooh, it's nice of him, Doo.
Still, but Driver Jr.'s old enough to be taking out girls by now. He shouldn't be hanging around with her.
Oh, it's nice to have somebody keep her company. Still and Al, it does not seem natural. I knew what you mean.
I just don't know what he sees in her.
Her thing.
Shall we gather at the river where our angels feet have trod with its crystal tides forever that flows by the throne of God? Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God.
Eva!
Are you glad to get out of school?
I liked it all right.
What are you going to be?
Who knows?
I bet I know what you won't be, don't I?
What's that?
A race car driver.
Why do you want to say that? You think I couldn't do that if I wanted to?
You don't want to get yourself killed.
Driver didn't want it. He just had an accident.
You want to be like him?
People don't want to do the same thing their brother did. I couldn't see any sense in it.
I knew you didn't. You don't want to get yourself killed.
Killed doesn't have anything to do with it, Eva. Good Lord, I don't want people carrying on like that. Honking their horns, coming to town every week like a parade. I never even went to see Driver.
You decided what you want to be?
I don't have to decide this minute, do I?
Well, I just wondered.
Do you know? You don't know what you want.
Of course I knew. So, do you know that everybody knows what they want? It's what they really can do that they don't know.
Well, I don't have to decide yet.
When's it going to be autumn? I love autumn so much I could hug it! That's what I want right now. Now, autumn, now!
Good luck. I don't see it.
Don't you be derisive to me, Driver Junior.
Don't call me that.
Well, don't you go on, Robert Conklin, or I'll call you anything I like.
Well, you'll be talking to yourself.
Everybody else calls you that. Don't go away. I won't, I promise. Don't you wish it was autumn? Don't you? Don't you love autumn? And the wind and the rime and the pumpkins and the ports and the corn shucks? I won't again. Don't you wish it was autumn? Don't you, Robert? Don't you love autumn? Everybody else calls you that way. But I won't.
I haven't thought about it.
Well, think about it right now. Think about how it smells.
How does it smell?
Like dry, windy, cold, frosty rime, and chaff and leaf smoke and corn husks.
It does, huh?
Pretend. Close your eyes. Are your eyes closed?
Mm-hmm.
Like apples and cider? You go.
And rain.
Sometimes. And potatoes and flower seeds. Oh, and honey.
And popcorn and butter.
Yeah. Oh, it does not. You're not playing at all. It's like hay and clover alfalfa and all that.
Come on, it's different for everybody.
Well, that's not right. Are you making fun?
Come on, don't be rough.
I will too. You're not the least bit funny.
Driver Junior!
Come back here, Robert. Robert Conklin!
Driver Junior!
Your brother was a man anyway. Coward. Robert? Bobby?
And I'll have some flour and yeast and, oh, 3 packs of sugar gel.
Right you are. And how much flour?
Oh, no more than 5 pounds in this weather, dear. So how's school?
All right.
Well, I was talking to Martha, and we suppose that you'll be headed off now like the rest of the youngsters, being that school gets out in a month.
Not for a while yet.
Well, of course you are. You want to go see the world.
I don't know.
Well, where do you think you'll be headed?
I don't know.
Chicago?
I don't imagine.
Des Moines?
Who knows?
St. Louis?
I might not leave at all for a while.
Oh. Well, your brother stayed, and he was wonderful, but, we just suppose that you'll be headed off like the rest of the young kids now.
I don't know.
I know.
Don't hit me!
Please don't hit me, baby.
What do you mean, telling a tale like that? You know I bought that mill.
You bought it, baby. I know
They
you
said
bought
in
it.
town you told I killed Dad to get it.
I said he died mysteriously.
He died of old age. He was 96, for Christ's sake.
No, he died mysteriously.
He died in his sleep, like you will. Died of old age, like you will. What in the hell do you mean saying something like that?
I don't mean to, baby.
You're as crazy as a goddamn blue.
They don't like me in town is what it is now that they know I watch them.
You're out of your goddamn mind is what it is. You're crazy as hell is what it is.
Now, please don't talk like
Showing
that.
up
It's on me.
and saying I beat you? When in the hell did I ever beat you? You know goddamn well you get those bruises. You fall, you bruise, you're
old.
You bump things. Who the hell takes care of you? And tell me the spies on me like that, Mama. What do you mean?
I don't mean to, baby.
They don't listen to you when you say those things.
You're right. They don't listen to me, Nellie.
They come right in and they tell me.
Don't hurt me.
I think you better go upstairs, Mama.
No. Don't lock the door. If I leave the house, I'll lock the door or you'll fall downstairs until I beat you.
I don't want to go up there.
Go upstairs, Mama!
It's painted on the window.
Then close the blinds if you don't want to see.
My skin is flaking away. This evil town. This evil town.
Get on, you! Hey! Hey! Get the hell on! Son of a bitch!
And I heard something outside.
A travesty of justice.
We, the jury, Walter, find Nellie Windred. Walter,
Not
guilty.
Not guilty.
Walter,
Robert? Mama?
Eva.
Not guilty.
Papa,
Peck?
Not guilty.
Cora?
Walter.
Not guilty.
I know.
Eva, you come on now.
Blackie. Come here, Blackie.
You better get on in here now.
I'm coming.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Oh, the poor thing. Really? I get so damn tired of all that nonsense.
I know, but they insist I wear it. You better put a sweater on if you're gonna sit out there.
I'm coming in directly.
Not directly. You come on in now.
All right.
Where were you all day?
I was wandering around the woods.
Now you know I don't want you wandering off alone. What if you fell and hurt yourself, and who'd ever know it?
I wasn't alone. Robert and I were walking.
Well, don't you go off alone.
I don't.
Not all afternoon. Wandering around. God knows what could happen.
I know I don't.
You look so fishy.
I'm not at all.
I don't want you spending so much time with that bike.
What bye?
That driver, Junior, wandering off with that bike, spending all afternoon and evening
Well,
with
who
him.
else would I spend it with?
Well, why do you have to go off every day of the week? Doing God knows what. You can visit the Stoopses. You shouldn't be running around. It isn't good for you. You have to be careful. You're not like the other kids. You run yourself out every day, perspiring like you do, wandering off with that bike. If something happened, who'd know? And don't think he's responsible. His brother might have been different, but devils and his angels wouldn't know if something happened. I don't know why you can't stay at home like everyone else. Traipsing around the woods half naked. What do you do out there alone, the two of you, anyhow?
Nothing.
I said you answer me.
Nothing.
I said you answer me.
We don't do anything, whatever you think.
Don't you talk back to me! What are you doing, Miss Smarty Pants, all day gone by the house, Smarty? We talk. You talk. You talk. I just bet you talk. Now you get out of that house this minute, do you hear me? I don't know what you think. You get on into that supper table. You're gonna be the death of me. I swear to tell the whole truth. And nothing but the truth. So help you God.
She didn't see anything.
Eva, as a witness to this terrible...
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Leave my daughter alone! You see, she's upset. My God, what are you trying to do?
she told me.
You know what I think of you before God?
She told me.
She didn't see.
I don't know.
It's not true, none of it. It's like I said.
You're trying to make me out a murderer.
It was God's will be done.
She told
We
me.
all have long known Skilly Manor, and we have known of his past, that latent evil in him, that unnatural desire, and we have long been aware of the bitterness in his soul that might again overflow. We let things lie. We took no action to prevent his crime, his pending at any moment crime, and the burden must be ours. We are all responsible for the shock of these two innocents. We are responsible for our actions, for allowing the heathen in our fold.
Amen.
God, forgive us.
Amen.
In your wisdom, forgive us and help these two souls, these two innocent souls, forget that dark moment.
Amen.
Blind them to that dark moment and set them free, dear Lord.
Amen.
Dear Lord.
Amen.
Our Savior.
So, where do you want the pie?
On the rack that says pie.
And let me guess, the coffee on the jars that say coffee? Let me give you one better. The menus are typed up on the menu covers. I'll catch on.
You're doing fine.
Well, for only a week.
You'll catch up.
And you have to consider,
I'm
you
here.
spend a lot more time upstairs than down. I know a lot less about the restaurant business and a lot less about you.
Now you just clam up before somebody comes in.
Ashamed of you?
No, I most certainly am not, and you knew it. I just don't want to concern my business with someone else's.
Wonder what they think.
You do ya?
No, I most certainly do not, and you knew it. I like the way you people talking. Hey, you looking good.
I'm feeling good.
What do you think about putting an awning over that door? So a fella doesn't get soaking wet the second he walks out.
Well, what do I care if he's on his way out?
Maybe on the way out, he's just thinking of coming right back.
You think, do ya?
You think, do you? It's just something to consider.
I sure please.
Really? It's a trash heap is what it is. I don't know what keeps us here. I swear. I don't. Maybe it was alright when you were young. The only people ever comes into town is people looking around, driving around, poking around to see what a ghost town looks like. Movie house has been closed down 5 years. You want to see movies? To drive 20 miles into Centerville. Everything on Main Street closed up, fallen down except a store and a grubby filling station. The bodies stand out hanging around. It's a disgrace.
Can't be healthy. Rats took over the old granary, all the buildings rotting and falling down. The mine shaft building used to just shine. You could see it miles away. I remember the way it stands, falling apart, boarded together, everything flapping and rusting. It's an absolute eyesore. Cats poking around through the rubbles of all those old ruins. Their bellies just busted. It can't be healthy.
Dad could get a job in Centerville as well as here. They have a lot of decent people there, and they know how to have fun. But no, we have to stay here. All the boys from Centerville have cars. I'm so ashamed getting off that ugly, smelly bus with all the younger kids squealing. Sometimes, I swear, I'm just gonna sit in the bus all day, just let them drive into the parking lot, and sit on the bus all day in the hot sun broiling rather than get off with all the boys standing around the school watching. I just wish you knew. They're probably surprised at us all cow manure.
Patsy!
I'm sorry, but it's true. You should see what they wear. In the summertime, the guys from Centerville all drive along the highway, and I'm up on the wagon like some kind of common hired hand, and they honk and yell and carry on so damn smart. I just wish I could die. Patsy June! I'm sorry, but I do. I just cry myself to sleep. Night after night, I just cry my eyes out. I hope you're satisfied.
Trying to scratch a living together? Trying to keep strong?
I'm sorry, but I do.
Sometimes I don't even know why we try.
I don't either.
And so I said, it's warm out here crying out loud. It's May. School's nearly over. I don't understand why I have to wear that ugly old thing. You always have the nicest clothes. I never have a damn thing. Well, I said, if the guys can wear sweaters with V-necks, I sure as hell can. You should have seen them. I said, they didn't have what I wanted in Centerville, this too big town. So I went with Dad to Des Moines. You should have seen him. Peggy was furious. Oh, she thinks she's so rich. She has absolutely no taste at all. Blacks and browns and blues and greens the other day. I turned to her and I said, why, Peggy, you look exactly the color of Chuck Mountain's two-tone Mercury. You should have seen her. Oh, I wish I could have. Well, listen, Chuck thinks he's so damn smart himself, yelling at me. You should hear the things they say. They make your ears burn. But I told him he should know if he wants to get in the car and knock like some kind of respectable person, then I'd go out with him. But I'm not just gonna fly to the house like that. I don't care how long he sits in the driveway honking his damn horn. He can honk all night for all I care.
Caitlin said a regular shoe place. I hear she still closes the place at 10.
Oh, Ma!
Ours is not to judge.
Still, I knew what I knew. I know he did it too. Who else would have poisoned an innocent old dog?
He just looked up at me like he knew I'd help him, and there wasn't anything I can do, and I think he knew. I just don't understand somebody doing a thing like that. There wasn't anything I can do, just nothing at all. Why?
I don't know, love. Why? I don't know, love.
I don't know, love.
Stepmom was so low. He was too old to hurt anybody. There's someone going around poisoning dogs out there. It's just the lowest, meanest thing.
No one should cast an animal to suffer like that.
I know he did it too. I know it was him.
Well, we can think what we can think, but we can't do anything.
I've seen how they bark at him. Blackie could tell. All dogs can tell an evil person. They were all scared of him.
Wickedest man, creeping into things, peeping into girls' bedrooms, standing around and looking like that. Who knows what's in somebody's mind like that?
What's wrong, baby? I saw him. I saw him. Oh, God. He was looking in the window. Oh, his face.
Who was? Answer me.
Skelly. Skelly was. Oh, God. And I was only in my pants. You should have seen him.
Well, I don't know what he could have seen.
That's enough out of you now. Where was he? Well, he was at Nightmare doing window. Where do you think?
You want me to go out?
He's gone now. I mean, I screamed to him right away.
Oh, well, I think you would.
Yeah, wake the dead. What's he going to see?
Don't you start. I'm sorry. What?
Well, sorry he didn't come on in, probably.
For scaring you so?
It's all right, my word. Something like that, I think you would.
Mommy, I was just so scared.
Of course you were.
That's enough, Dad said. It was horrible. It's all right now. I don't think I can go back in my room.
Oh, good lord.
Young man.
It's all right now. Can I sleep with you tonight? It's all right.
Oh,
just tonight.
What are you, some kind of baby?
I was just so scared. It's okay. I'm sorry. It's all right. Go on now. It's okay. It was horrible. Can I sleep with you? I'm shaking like a leaf. It was nothing. Just tonight. You're too big for that kind of thing. Something ought to be done about him. It's all right. You're imagining things. It was the winds. It was the shadows. It was
Skelly Manor.
I saw him. Go on now. He's gone now.
I knew I saw him.
He's gone now, whoever it was. It was
Was Skelly Manor.
I saw him. Something ought to be done about him.
Well, he hasn't hurt anyone. Not yet.
You call scaring an innocent girl out of her wits doing nothing. And the whole family, too.
Well, what could he do but look? He must be over 100 if he's a day.
Just looking is doing. Who knows what he might do?
He must be 80 years old.
He's not. How can you tell from all that filth?
Well, I know when I was a young man like Josh, or younger, we used to give Skelly an old brrr sometime.
Heck, now.
Well, and he looked the same as he does now. And all the men said he'd been looking like that for as long as they can remember, so he's getting on.
He's just a curiosity.
Oh, a curiosity. That's funny. You're just as bright as the sun. You got a higher head under a barrel.
He hasn't hurt anyone except Warren Peabody.
Well, Warren Peabody deserved whatever he got, I'm sure of it. What do you do to poor Ward? Is that Lord Peabody's bike? Oh, Lord, no. He drives that old Chevy down in Centerville, part of that River Trash Bunch.
Well, he threw a rock, I'll bet 30 feet. Hit Warren in the back of the head. He knocked him out cold.
I remember when Driver was alive.
Before his accident. This was wonderful.
He's got good aim, I can vouch for that.
I told you, Josh, I don't want you guys messing around with him. I don't care how old you are. Just stop teasing him. Who knows what he might do?
I don't bother him.
Well, who knows what's going on in somebody's mind like that?
Like that time he scared Patsy so bad. Bad for the whole town with someone like that.
Like that parade every Saturday afternoon with drivers spinning through town laughing. I remember his laugh.
I remember he let Kurt Watson have it across the side of the face once. Kurt was the fastest runner in town, too. Let him have it after Kurt gave him an old bah!
Oh, God knows he's crazy enough to try something like that with a sheep.
Josh, now.
Well, I mean, I figured he couldn't get a girl.
That's enough.
It's not like it's some kind of secret. It's the funniest thing anyone's ever heard of around here.
It's not our place to talk.
Well, I would imagine he did it much more than once, and that time he got caught.
Well, that's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard. He just, he must have been pretty hard up is all I can say.
To do some bestial thing like that? When I think of all the evil in this world.
I could just cry.
Well, who saw it?
Hell, I don't know. It must have been before I was born.
He must be 80 years old.
Well, he's getting on. So
And Driver Jr.? I think he hated his brother. I mean, his brother was always so happy at least. He's just nothing compared.
Just some double cheap herder. I hear they're all like that.
Well, they don't get into town much, so.
We ought to have him tarred and feathered on Halloween if, well, you know, anyone can find him on Halloween. I don't know how he gets away with half of what he does. I know Driver and I was going to run him out of town once, but I think we got drunk instead.
When was that?
Just sometime before his accident. We used to run that old boy ragged.
Watch yourself.
When I think of all the evil in this world, I swear, I could just cry.
A decent person is afraid to go outside at night. Now, what kind of a life is that?
Well, we'll tell Sheriff Cleves about it and see what he says, but he can't do nothing because we didn't catch him at it.
It'll be too late one day. And then who's to blame?
I saw it!
Sure, if it...
Oh, God. In my dream, it was horrible, Nellie.
Calm down, Mama.
Someone's going to be butchered. Blood is going to be
shed.
shed.
Still.
I said someone's going to be butchered, Nellie. Blood's going to be shed.
Go back on upstairs, Mama. Go on out into your garden.
I walk in the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the sun of his closes.
Hey!
What do you want?
You tell him.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Your friend.
Who?
Him. Robert.
Tell him what?
Well, tell him he's all right.
What do you mean he's all right?
He's a
He's a
good
good
boy.
Well,
No. When people talk, all right, but they don't know. All right, it's them. That's the bastards. Oh, but he's all right.
you're terrible the way you talk. Nobody makes fun of him. It's you they laugh at.
You tell
I
him.
wouldn't tell anyone anything you told me to tell them.
Well, he wandered into town and helped me around the cafe, and then he wandered out. I guess nothing was holding him here.
I heard you started closing the cafe up at 10 in the evening when that bar started working for you.
Oh, yes, when Walter was here. I don't know why I was open that late anyway.
I heard you still close it up at 10, though.
Force of habit, I guess.
How long has it been since he's been gone?
I don't know, Miss True, about a month.
I heard he's making a shoe place out of your cafe.
Oh, you should come over and have a slice of pie and a cup of coffee.
Yes, I remember like that time when your husband left you. I mean, I know you used to make the best pie this thing.
So pretty good.
Yes, I'll come up and see you one day. Helped around the store? Have you ever heard anything like it? Why, I heard she still closes the cafe up at 10 sharp. They say he left without even taking so much of the stitch she bought him. Didn't even know it even.
I hear Hilltop would be a good place to break into if you had a mind to steal something.
Leave the door for him still every night.
I hear.
Closes at 10.
That's what I heard.
What Raven Parker said was so true.
I knew. It's difficult for us to accept.
We must accept the blame upon ourselves.
Each and every one of us.
Nellie Wintrod is not on trial here today.
Nellie Winsbod is not the person on trial here today.
No, indeed.
It is the sole responsibility of our community. The laxity with which we met the obligations of our Christian lives. The blindness from which we allowed evil in our lives.
Amen.
Evil in our lives.
Amen.
We watched it fester and grow. We allowed this dreadful thing to happen through shirking our Christian duty. Nellie Windring
Is not on trial here today.
No, indeed. That man, may the Lord have mercy on his soul and on our blindness to his way. It is our responsibility, and we must share in that terrible knowledge.
It's not so bad. It's terrible. This crummy old ghost town with tumbleweed blowing down the deserted streets.
There's no tumbleweed.
Well, there ought to be. Everyone from Centerville and town. And all the guys know I live here. I swear, I've never been so humiliated in my life.
I know. It's terrible. Driver Jr. never talks to Aaron anymore. I haven't even seen him with Eva.
Of course, her, that dumb cripple, hasn't said a word since. Everyone looking at her? It's the ugliest thing I ever heard about. And I knew what was going to happen. I said, Driver Jr. is such a creep. Never spoke to anyone in his life anyway. Never hung around with us. Or anyone else's own age. Hanging around with her. I mean, I feel sorry for her. I know. But I look at her and I just feel my shoulder blades start to pooch all over. I mean, people like that. I'd be kept in a sight like her and Skelly and everybody. And I mean people with deformed minds as well, too. Don't forget forgetting that. It's absolutely creepy, the way people drive by here. I've never been so humiliated in my life.
You! Hey! Robert! Bobby! Hey!
Hay is for sheep.
Yeah. Driver is dead.
Well, I guess I
And
know
you're
that.
going around still acting like he's around.
What do you want?
He was a son of a bitch.
Don't talk like that to me.
Oh, you don't talk bad?
I don't know, because I don't see any need to
Yeah,
talk.
well, Driver was a son of a bitch. Yeah, walking around like some kind of stud horse. He was not human.
Who are you to tell someone is human or not?
Hey, you know what he did? Yeah, I saw him. All right, you didn't go to the races to watch him kill himself.
I didn't go to the races because I don't like them. If everyone else went and I didn't, it's because they like them and I don't.
You don't know. I'll tell you what your son of a bitch was like.
You don't know anything.
Hey, you hear me talking to people? All right, I see. All right, your brother was a snot-nosed kid 12 when you was born. And I saw him. And him driving through town like a big shot in his racing car, all yellow and green and red back there. And all them in their cars trailing after him and honking their horns like a string of geese coming through the town. And him up at the cafe, you're telling everyone all about it. I heard it all. The shouting and the stories.
I don't
and
know
the
what you're
glory.
talking
And
about.
I saw him with Betty Adkins. Right, in her bedroom. And her crying and how he hit her.
I thought people made up stories about you, peeping into windows. You're worse than they
Look,
say.
I saw him. Right, look, you're better for a man. He is.
You're disgusting. Everybody says how bad you are. Dad says you are, and Driver said so too.
Yeah, because I told him I saw him. All right, oh, your brother. Oh, you want to know what he did? Yeah, he had to do this in his car, and in his bedroom when he
Shut up!
Look, that's what I know, all right?
You're disgusting. You should be killed or jailed. My brother was a good person. He was a wonderful person.
Look, you beat Betty Adkins and did it by hand. All right, look, I've seen him. That's what I know.
You're worse than they say. Everybody knows how you can spy on them. Who do you think you
Hey,
are?
who do you think your son of a bitch brother was? All right, look, that's what I'm trying to fix in your mind.
Bah! Bah!
All right, look, now you're not. All right, so get out. You Junior!
Bah!
Get out! Come on, you like that? Yeah, I know. I know. Hey!
When that boy died, the heart of this town died with him.
It was wonderful.
Gave of himself until there was nothing left, and then killed himself in that terrible accident.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
Boy! Robert! Boy! Hey! Robert.
Tell him what?
Tell him he's all right.
What do you mean he's all right?
He's a good boy.
Well, I imagine he
No,
knows
no, no.
that.
People, they make fun of him. All right, but they don't know. It's them that's the bastards. But he's all right.
You're terrible the way you talk. Nobody makes fun of him. It's you they laugh at.
You tell
I
him.
wouldn't tell anyone anything you told me to tell them.
You tell him!
We, the jury, find Nellie Windred
Not guilty.
Okay. Mama?
It is not Nellie Windred who is on trial here today.
Tumbleweed blowing through town?
There's no tumbleweed blowing through.
Now, you talked to little Robert, and that's nice. I talk to things, too. I've several tropical birds and a number of small fish that I feed each and every day and take excellent care of. Talking with them until they die. I like little things with little hearts beating and little lives all around me. Little hearts just moving away with short lifespans and high temperatures. Then you see, when they die, I take them out back and I pad them out little graves like little loaves here in the backyard. I put little whitewashed gravel around it, and that's my garden. And I decorate the little loaves with flowers when I remember to. Now, look at you. That one there is Trinket. It's my rat terrier. Died 11 years ago, last November. And now right here is, my Bonnie, my little Bonnie. That was my Cocker Spaniel. Died 4 years ago, last October, all of them in the fall. And now back here, you see, we have Gilda and Wanda. They're my goldfish floating on their sides one morning. Oh, my little loaves, those two. And now here's Chi-Chi and Goldie and my canaries. They died, now Goldie died about 2 years in August, and Chi-Chi passed on the year after that. And now over here is Tina, my little blue kitten. Oh, the littlest blue kitten you ever saw. Now, Tina, she likes violets, and Goldie likes daffodils, and Chi-Chi likes dandelions, and Bonnie likes roses, and Trinket, daffodils, yes, spring daffodils generally. And then the flowers, they dry up and die. And I feel as though I should bury them too. With all my children gone, gone, gone.
I walk in the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and a voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses.
Walter!
And he walks with me,
Walter!
and he talks with me, and
Walter!
he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as
Walter!
we tarry there, none other has ever known.
Let us pray. It wasn't really sudden. I knew he wanted to. He said, would I not mind? He'll finish school because it's his last year. And I said, would I mind? It's just incredible. When's it going to be? Oh, we aren't messing around. around. We said 2 weeks from this Saturday for Cheetah want to have a church wedding. You know how he is. And I said, Chuck Melton, if you think I'm going to run off to a preacher and practically elope, you've got another thing coming. So it'll be at First Presbyterian of Sanderville, but I want it to be simple. We'll have a street-length dress. It's what I want. A veil and a little pillbox hat. I love those. And the veil and roses. If it's not too early for roses.
Bonnie? Here, kitty. Here, girl.
I'm just so surprised. Well, it wasn't really sudden. I knew he wanted to. He'd let on. I just love First Presbyterian.
Now you know, I'm aware that we all want to get this settled and go home and forget about it.
I only hope the trial's all kind of down. That could just ruin it all.
Oh, it will be.
I just love First Presbyterian. I really love it. It's beautiful. And my aunt's gonna have the bride's breakfast.
Aren't you excited?
I assume we'll stay in town until we can get some money and get a place, or maybe move somewhere. Probably right in Centerville. Maybe that place above the barber shop, the Regenson one on the corner with the windows on both sides. It's been empty for weeks. I only hope someone doesn't beat us to it. I better tell Chuck to put down some money. I don't want to stay with his parents. I can't stand them. And I don't think they think too much of me either. They're so square and old-fashioned. They don't even smoke or believe in makeup or anything. Chuck is wonderful, really. Yes. I'm just so surprised. He was so cute when he asked me. He said, would I not mind missing school in my junior year? And I said, well, of course I'll miss my friends, but would I not? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful church. Isn't it? I really love it. What's wrong? Are you excited? Well, of course I am, silly.
I mean, I don't think Josh and me want to get married though till after I'm out of school.
Oh my God! You don't want to marry Josh? My Lord! I can't imagine it. You're not serious about it. Oh, Lord, he's so childish.
He is not. He is 2 years older than you and he's worked for 2 years.
Well, age has nothing to do with it. I mean, he's all right and he's nice and all, but to go to the shoe whip and hold hands, I don't know how you can ride into town in a garage tow truck, though.
I drive it sometimes. It's not bad.
But still, it's Josh. Oh, Lord, I've got so much to do. You know, what I think I like most about Chuck is that he's so clean and neat and all the way. He takes care of his Mercury. It's always like spanking new.
And you took us by surprise.
Seem uneasy?
I'm not, really.
I depend on you too much, probably.
No, it's nothing.
I've always had a dream, an idea of maybe meeting here.
Go where? Hawaii?
No, not quite Hawaii. I don't know. Sometimes somewhere, sometimes somewhere else. Somewhere. St. Louis, maybe? Chicago, Des Moines, anywhere.
What would you do there?
Oh, the same, of course. I knew the business if I could just sell the place.
You wouldn't want to do that, would you?
Wouldn't you like that? I thought you'd like that. Having a bigger place, maybe hiring a couple people so it doesn't take up all our time.
I can't say I like St. Louis that much.
Have you ever been there?
No.
Chicago, then.
Chicago's
I
nice.
have an uncle in Chicago. He can help us get started. You seem uneasy.
I'm not, really. How about we close up early tonight?
I'd be agreeable to that.
Is she any better?
I don't know.
Who can tell?
more, huh? Here, I got a roast bone from Cora for you. Right here. Well, there you go. Go to it. Oh, those guns scare you, do they, huh? Those hunters, eh? Yeah, you should have seen it when the mines were running, all right? Yeah, with the mines running and the dynamite and the what-you-call-it booming 50 times a day or more everywhere underground. Yeah, it went boom! That make it shake. Yeah, and every hound in town kept out of sight from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. Under every bed in town. Hey, come on, eat that! That's roast bone, you! Oh yeah, they were fancy people. Yeah, butter wouldn't melt times. Yeah, old man Riley, he bought the Eldritch place up on the hill with no other place to do for him and carried on with their miners, drinking parties, and societies, if you please. Oh, and Glenna Ann. Yeah, she sashayed about the place serving tidbits on a platter. Well to do. Yeah, you blast away all day in the mines and you blast away all home at night. Oh, old man Riley, he called me every name in the book. Yeah, he was fit to be tied. Yeah. Oh, she was a pretty girl, though. Yeah, only 18, the both of us. Oh, and her old man, he called me every name in the book. Chased me off the place with a crowbar, but I sneaks back on the very same night, and we done it there in the old man's woodshed. Yeah, everything smelling of hickory and cedar for their fancy fireplaces. Oh, and her saying, "Oh,
I love you."
Oh, I love you. Oh, Skillet, really, I do. Yeah, she just sashayed about the town and never even let on that she knew it. Glenna Ann, pretty girl too. Now, no girl in town so pretty then or now, none in between. Hey, come on, don't bury that! That's a roast bone, you! Eat that! Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, old man Riley. Yeah. He moved off. Yeah, and Glenna Ann, she went right with him. Yeah, the whole family just lock, stock, and petticoat. Yeah, the mines give out and off they get. Oh, pretty girl too. Yeah, I done it there in the old man's woodshed. The very same night he chased me off the place with a crowbar. Oh, carrying on till morning near. And everything was blue. Oh yeah, blue is blue in the morning. Yeah, and there were blue right in her nightgown there. Well, I guess you heard that Peck Johnson, yeah, fairly beat the shit out of that girl of his last night. Whipped her good. I never seen anything like it. He nearly killed her. And the old lady just stood there watching, white as a ghost. But you know what? I say good. Yeah, good. I say good. Patsy, little whore. Dirty, filthy little Patsy. Got what she deserved. Oh, bad family, a lot of them. Her and her filthy brother, too. Yeah, filthy family, brother and sister both. But she nearly bled. People, they don't know what goes on, what kind of devilment. Huh? Here. Oh, the bluest blue in the morning. Carried on. Called up to the house and off we went. Yeah. Oh. Well, my arms is no good. I can't even reach them over my head anymore. Look at there. Well, I'm just like that cripple girl, Jackson. Yeah, she got one leg shorter than the other. She cries. Oh, you've never seen anything like it. Oh, but she dances around her room like a banshee. All wrapped in the curtains, all lace. Just dancing around like a banshee. Oh, you tell him. Oh, well, I suppose he knows. No, he don't know. All right, he's better than that no-good brother of his. Oh, people don't know. They don't see. Right, what they want to think, they think. And what they don't, they don't. What kind of devil is it? They don't know. Just like old man Riley. Now he never did know. But I wasn't the only one either. You can bet. Get some water boiling. Take a sassafras. It's good for the stomach. Oh, blue there in the morning. See her all in the air. Sang all kinds of songs there, soft, so it wouldn't carry up to the house. Carried on. I thought she was gonna crow. Oh, what a pretty girl. Oh, I know you. Oh, sure.
Is she any better? I don't know. Who can tell? Has she said anything yet?
The doctor said it was just shock.
Well, I suppose.
I haven't heard anything like it.
But that tiny skirt young pants is so bad.
Bad for the whole town.
It's Apple. I feel so sorry for her.
How's Driver Junior?
He hasn't been over.
I don't know what to think about that.
I told her not to go off.
Well, I won't say anything.
Such a shock for us all.
A terrible thing.
She's always been so easily upset.
Well, she has cause.
I just wish that he was still alive. That's what I wish.
When I think of all the evil in this
The
world.
doctor said she just seems good.
Well, if he'd have lived, he would have seen the light of day tomorrow.
Poor girl. Aunt Nellie, that poor woman, the life of that woman has to burn. I told Miss Jackson.
I know. She cried the whole time.
I saw.
Only God in his heaven.
It appeared to me that both men were hitting at her. Order! It appeared to me. Now, you have testified as a witness, Mrs. Winger. Oh, yes. I was at my window, watching the moon.
Was there a moon?
A crescent moon that night. I know for sure. You have testified that you saw blood everywhere, all over, and I was mopping it up, and it spread with the water all over, everywhere. Driver Junior and young Eva clearly. Oh, no. I didn't say clearly. I don't see very clearly. You have testified that you saw in my dream. You were asleep? Yes, a few weeks ago, and I told Nellie, I said blood was going to be shed, and I was mopping it up, and it spread with the water everywhere, all over.
And Mama said that there were two men outside, and so I
took up the gun
that I keep by the door, and I
Bobby?
checked to see if it was loaded, and it
Here,
was, and I went outside.
Here, girl.
You went to town?
Yeah,
In the same room?
just Eldritch.
Well, what'd you think?
What can I say? It's a ghost town.
I told you.
What was that big building?
The movie house.
On the corner.
Oh, that was a drugstore and an exchange, and a couple lawyers had their office up there, and a few doctors. A dentist, I think. That was the first building to get shut down.
You wanna know something funny? Some of the people, they waved and said hello to me like they knew me.
Well, they do know you from here.
Wonder what they think.
You do ya?
Sometimes.
Peg Johnson said the new boy working here was a genuine good worker.
And what did you say to that?
I said, why, yes, he is a genuine good worker.
Yeah, some of the people are alright. The truck drivers are alright anyway.
Yeah, the truck drivers have supported the cafe for years.
Some people in Eldritch aren't so bad.
Well, I think a couple of girls have a crush on you. Well, I couldn't
I don't blame them.
They're young.
They're not that damn young.
It's gonna be a nice night.
It's gonna be a nice summer.
Lou, in the wintertime, in the autumn especially, it's so nice, it smells so clean.
He came from nowhere.
I said you shouldn't be out of the house like that.
What are you doing over there on the corner like that, huh? Shouldn't you be back to your grubby old house? Or where do you sleep now that your old shack burnt down? Or do you sleep? Sleeping sheep, huh?
But get on with you.
What'd you say?
So mind your own business.
Which damp old rotting cellar do you haul up in now that your stinking old shack burnt down, huh? I bet you eat worms, don't you?
Hey, go on with you!
Oh, what do you eat, huh? Won't tell anyone where you live, will you? Because you know what'll happen if you close your eyes there.
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch. I don't tell anyone whether I got area bed or no now.
What'd you call me?
Just go on.
What'd you call me?
Ought to kill him, Josh.
What'd you say? Shit, he ain't worth it.
Just get on with you!
Just don't let anybody follow you home. Because you know what'll happen if you do, huh? You'll wake up to a hotbed again one of these days. Double shepherd.
Son of a bitch, Shepherd.
And he was just there all of a sudden from nowhere. And he took us by surprise, and he pushed me. He hit me from behind, and I don't know if I passed out or not.
Nellie! Nellie, there's someone out back, honey, having a terrible fight. They came in through the woods and they started yelling all kinds of things.
Where was you? I thought you was in bed.
I think you better go out and see, honey.
He's immensely strong.
I mean, he's out there all day and night, polishing the chrome, the dash and all.
I know. It's amazing.
And I heard a ringing in my ear, and I saw what he was trying to do, and everything went white, and he pushed me.
See her crippled body? See her broken back? Why? Why has God crushed me with this burden?
I don't complain.
I ask why. We love him. We bless him, praise him, and this monster! I mean Skelly! My daughter is weak. You're trying to kill her. Look at her! Is that what you want? I only ask why. The Lord works in... Why? I said why? I have a right to know if I've done anything. I'll repent if I've sinned.
Ava said to me, Ava, you know what you said. None of you knew him. Skelly worked for me. He was honest.
I've never spoken to a person like you. My daughter has been scarred, permanently scarred by this. She's crippled already. She's weak. She can't stand
If you
up.
listen to
No,
me.
no! I
won't listen to you.
I don't trust the word of a woman like you.
And what are you?
My daughter is a virgin. She's pure. She's a Christian from a Christian home, a daughter of God. and you'd put your word against the word of a virgin. A beer-swilling harlot.
Everyone knows.
A drunken whore of Babel.
I talked to her because I knew Skelly would never, ever harm anyone!
God of Babel, go back to your beer parlor, your house of sin! You couldn't keep your husband and you couldn't keep your whore boyfriend. In the name of God.
Order!
In the name of God! Order! For this court! You know what I call you? You liar! Before God, I will let you call my daughter a liar! You are the liar! Before God, I call you back on his word! His holy word! Yes! Put her on the stand! Let her tap! We have nothing to hide! Ask her if she can keep her whore boyfriend up to her place! Ask her what it is she
I'll be there when the road
Pretty sure.
Are you sure? You're not sure, are you? It could have been somebody else. What's his name? Chuck.
Well, it belongs to somebody. Oh, God.
Well, I just don't know what you want from me.
I'll tell your precious world what you're like. Then we'll see how high and mighty you think you are. No. You wouldn't like that very much, now would you?
The oats was late because the spring was so wet. Me and the bye couldn't plant till the 18th of May. Up till then, the ground was so wet we couldn't get the fields even.
And then that cold spell.
Ground was solid out our way till almost April. Hard as a rock. You couldn't stick a fork in it.
Of course, you're high. It wasn't near so bad along in the valley.
Oh no, it wasn't near.
I don't imagine there was more than 6-10 cold days. River wasn't more than 3 inches ice.
I don't believe it ever froze clear across.
No, it never froze across.
There was some running out of way through the winter, though.
Of course, you're up on the hill there. You must be getting the worst of it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe I've ever seen the rain so bad.
Yeah, the river swelled up there bad along in March. I said, Josh, I couldn't remember it that bad.
Most of the field must have been under 6-10 feet of water along in the spring.
Couldn't set a plow till late in the month. 18th of May. That's the latest I can remember. I believe it was the 18th.
It was, I remember.
Latest I remember.
Well, you're in the valley there. You're not protected.
The floods was bad for you.
It's rich soil, though. Good bottom topsoil.
It's rich bottom land.
It's good bottom land.
It's sandy for oats, though.
Yeah, the oats isn't doing well.
Well, it's been dry the past month.
Radio says we might be headed for a drought.
Yeah, we had all our rains right there together.
Now I'd call it deep rain, though.
No, it run right off. Much of there was of it. Could sure use some of it now.
Of course, you're up on the hill there. You must be getting the worst of it.
Just gone off to work.
You look it.
You didn't even wash up.
Well, I did, but it's ground right in, I guess. I'll have to wait for it to wear off.
Where did you want to go today?
You might need a chorus, or you want to go on into Centerville?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you want.
What do you say we go on up to the drive-in?
Let's. Because Patsy will be there, and she said she had a surprise she wanted to tell me.
I don't know what you think is a surprise. All right, we'll go then. Or, would you rather just drive?
I'd kind of like to see the picture.
All right then, whatever you like.
She's going to be with Chuck, so you'll be nice to him.
Isn't he cute?
I guess.
Oh, that's so funny. I just wish I'd have been there to see it. It's not so bad. My God, she's 38. She is not. My mama said she was 34. Oh, she's no 34. And besides, that's not enough.
The soldier you went out with last year was that old.
He was not. I'll bet
he was.
He was bald.
He was not.
What do you think I am?
He had a crew cut. Besides, he was 26.
leave, Eva.
You asked Robert, what difference does it make?
Because he worked for me. He used to take the garbage out to the hogs. He lived out back the cafe for years. Until they burned that shack down. I still say it was Driver Jr.'s brother and Josh did it.
Well, we come into the clearing back behind Nellie Windrod's house, by her mill there. And I heard something. And he said he'd show me what?
Skelly did? He did not.
No, he didn't say.
Ava, if that's not the truth, you better say how it
It's
really
like that, and I don't care if you know him or not. Mama said the preacher said a sermon about the evil in people like him, and that he should have been killed before he got the chance to take advantage of me. I've been cursed and scarred.
You can't lie under oath, Eva.
You're the one who's going to hell. I didn't do it. Kelly did it.
It wasn't Skelly.
Well, who do you think it was?
She told me.
If he'd have lived, he wouldn't have seen the light of day tomorrow.
Damn that mud anyway.
Good watchdog, is he?
Yeah, Joe, kill that bitch.
Waits up the folks, does he?
Every damn time we drown the racket starts up. Lena and I even started working on down the block, but the racket starts up as soon as she sets 1 foot on that porch.
What do you think about the evil in this world?
To do some bestial thing like that?
Well, I just never really figured him to actually hurt anybody.
Hell, we all knew he was loony.
Someone like that? We all knew he was capable of any kind of thing.
Capable, yes, but I just never really figured him for actually hurting anybody.
When you live like that, away from everybody,
The boys give him a hard time, but he could take care of himself.
should have just been locked up. The way he looks at everybody.
Should have been shot. Just shot in the woods. Nobody the wiser.
Well, I just never really figured him for actually doing anything. Capable, yes, but I just have to admit I never really thought he'd do anything. Outright, I mean.
Why, she killed Evelyn Jackson and lied to her face, and Eva too! Swore things the devil and his angels wouldn't believe it. She'd stand up there and swerve black was white.
Nellie, there's someone out back, honey, having a terrible fight. They came in through the woods. They started yelling all kinds of things.
Where was you? I thought you was in bed.
I think you better go out and see, honey.
Morning.
Morning.
We don't see you talk too much.
Yes, well, September's been busy. I've been saving up my strength for next corn crab.
It's sure looking good.
Sure is. I drive by and keep my eye on it.
How's the mill?
Well, September's been busy.
We see you.
Drive by. Yes, I've been going up in Centerville up in the evenings talking to farmers up there. Say I might be in for a job.
We saw you. I believe going to the movie house there?
Yes, I don't get to go often.
Well, we don't go.
I saw the girl there.
Patsy? Oh yeah, she enjoys it. She goes with Chuck. Awfully nice boy. I guess you heard her planning a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I said there was no use in having a church wedding, all not the same, but Patsy wouldn't hear of it.
Of course.
So I suppose we're going all out.
I hear he's quite a nice young guy.
Do you? I'm glad to hear it. We hardly know him really, but his family does have a nice farm, and he does seem sweet. They grow up so fast.
Turned out to be quite a nice young lady.
I'm proud of her. How's her mother?
Oh, she's fine. She's the same.
I hate to leave her alone at night, just like a child. Well, you have a life of your own. You need to get out.
I know, but I hate to leave her just the same.
We see you driving into Centerville. Yes, it's good to get away from the mill. The way Patsy runs it from you now. I was talking to your mother.
Her thing.
Yes, it's sad. I remember she had a fine mind.
Yes, she did. One of the first registered nurses in Des Moines, but that was a long time ago now when she was a girl.
She goes
She
on
goes on
to
terrible about you.
Her thing. Doesn't know what she's saying half the time. Still, she says things. She talks. It must be terrible for you.
I'll keep holding out and looking out for her as long as my strength holds out, Mavis.
Martha Truett said the life you have to birth.
It's
My cross.
Mavis.
I know. I told Pack.
Oh, how is Pat?
Oh, he's all right. His back's giving him trouble again. But it's the nerves I keep telling him. But between you and me, I don't know. Between you and me, I don't know.
Who knows what's in somebody's mind like that?
Like that time when it was last summer?
No. In the wintertime, when he every little blade of grass and every tree and houses. But it's been dipped in water. Oh, and then in sugar.
Or salt. Yeah, I've seen it.
It's better than ice storms or anything like that. And it covers everything. And it's so white and sparkling. So bright it blinds you. And it's rare. Doesn't happen every year, and that's what I'd like to be. What I'd like to do. I have a book of Jack Frost painting rhyme on a window pane with a paintbrush. Do you fly? Do you dream you fly?
When?
Ever?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Well, how high? And think about it. It's important. Everybody flies. It's important how high.
I don't know, just over the ground?
Really?
I guess as high as my head. I'm always getting tangled up in wires, you know?
I'm way over the treetops. Just over the treetops. Just brushing against the treetops. And I fly right over them, brushing them with my arms out, over this whole town like an airplane, spurting the salt frost in the autumn. I love autumn. And when the sun comes,
Right?
it'll blind you.
I've seen it.
It's so bright, it blinds you. I want to fly like that. All over the town. Right over everybody. It's beautiful. Listen, did you hear something?
Are you out there?
Here! Hey!
Can Walter help you? You know Walter.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're getting ready to turn in, but Walter can help you.
Hey, the white one with the spots.
Spotty.
Yeah, she had a litter.
She did?
Yeah, she had 4. But she ate one.
Skelly, you can't just let her eat them. Take them away from
Oh,
her.
it's only the runt, the little one.
She ate one?
Oh, pigs do that sometimes. A runt or a weak one, they will.
Why didn't you stop her?
Well, I didn't see it.
He just lets them run wild. But there's a nice one. The brown one.
Oh yeah, she's a good one.
Yeah, the brown one's nice and tame, but the rest of them, you can't get near them. You had fur, so that makes 7 now. You're becoming a real rancher.
Yeah, and the brown one is the good one.
Yeah, and he has an old hound dog, but the rest of them, you can't get near him.
You want me to help you?
No, I'll be all right. So, you like her?
Do I like what? Who?
Johnson.
Patsy Johnson.
What, Corey, good to you?
I imagine she's good to everybody.
Yeah, but you. She's good to you. I've
Seen you with that Patsy Johnson.
Well, you like her? You like that carrying on?
What? I thought you were talking about that brown sow. I've not seen
No,
her.
I said you think you're a big man, don't you? Yeah, you play around here and you play around there.
You want me to help you with the hogs?
No, I'll be all right.
If it makes it any of your business, I can see why Cora shuts the blinds at night, and we sit and listen to hear if we hear anything outside. If it makes it any of your business, I guess I have to tell you what Patsy Johnson's like.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
And them he lies with?
Look, Cora is a good woman.
Go on and slop the hogs and carry on the garbage. While I build the fence and paint the cafe. I don't expect none of us freeloaders. I don't owe anybody time. The only thing I expect is money. She's managed 7 years without you or me. Don't you think? Wouldn't you say? You're lucky she pays you the price to carry it off. How come you let them run so wild?
Look, I feed them and they run wild.
Go on. I didn't mean anything by it. Good night.
Got a terrible bruise on my arm there. You see, she holds at me. She pushes at me terrible.
She can't help it.
If you had a car, you could drive all over.
What would I want with the car?
You're afraid.
What for? So I can drive around the square, around the square, around the square? It's all they ever talk about. Around the square and over into Centerville to a drive-in to eat and a drive-in to see a movie.
You just don't want to be like...
Everybody doesn't have to have a car. Everybody talks like that's all there is. All the boys from school spend their entire lives in or on top of or under their cars. They eat in them and sleep in them and change clothes and drink and get sick and vomit and make out with their girls. Evolution's gonna take their feet right away from them. Make turtles with wheels for legs out of them.
I think they're just afraid because the driver.
Well, that's another thing I haven't thought of. They die in them too. Live and die without ever stepping out. Why would I want that?
Sometimes I think that life is so short, and that we should enjoy it for the time we're here. And then I think I should work really hard so I can be comfortable, after I've made some money. And then I think about how awful my life would be because half my life would be gone at that point, and I'd have wasted it, Don't, Josh.
You said you would.
Sometime I said,
What, you don't want to?
it isn't that,
What?
Come on, do it now.
Why? What is it?
If something happens, there's no assurance of what can happen. You don't know what might happen.
I told you nothing can happen.
Do it now.
Just see, okay?
You don't like me really, or you'd respect me.
What? I don't like you? Well, why do you think I want to?
You know what I mean.
Just see, right? Just see. Nothing will happen if we just
Come
see.
on, I'm not kidding
Jesus
now.
Christ, Lena.
Well, don't be mad.
You let me go so far and then you just say no. I don't really know what you expect.
Well, that's all right, isn't it? Josh, come on, don't just sit there. I said sometime, really, sometime you mean it, okay? Just, oh, God damn it, Josh! I said no, and that means no, good Lord. Now you're mad.
No, sir. It is the sole responsibility of our community, the laxity with which we met the obligations of our Christian lives, the blindness from which we allowed evil in our lives.
Amen.
We watched it fester and grow. We allowed these dreadful things happen from shirking our Christian duty. Nearly Winthrop is not on trial here today. No, indeed. That man, may the Lord have mercy on his soul, damned eternally to hell, and on our blindness to his way. It is
Our responsibility.
and we must share in that terrible knowledge. As you go your ways tonight, as you leave and walk and drive to your homes, realize that the burden must be ours, and ask the Lord for his grace. Pray for these two innocent souls as you pray for the lost, the outcast, as you pray for the soul of the damned and the care of our boys overseas. Pray to the Lord to unlock the bitterness in the hearts of those like him in the world today, and pray that they may see the light of his holy way.
Amen.
Amen. The Lord be with you.
I I had the oats out last night.
The old man's old?
Yeah, took it out on Old Sparta Road and just opened it up.
Gene was out there last week.
Yeah. Pegged it 120 maybe. Had that old needle bouncing against the peg and halfway back again for about, I'd say 2 miles. Then I used her on down.
We ought to go out there next Sunday.
And it covers everything, and
That's right.
Is it just frost? Is it a hoarfrost?
That's it. Hoarfrost is rhyme, and it covers everything. Every little blade of grass and every tree and houses and everything like that. Like it's been dipped in water, oh, and then in sugar.
Or salt? Yeah, I've seen it.
It's better than ice storms or anything like that. And everything is white and sparkling so clean, and when the sun comes, it nearly blinds you. And it's rare. It doesn't happen every year, and that's what I'd like to be. What I'd like to do. I have a book of Jack Frost saying rhyme on a window pane with a paintbrush. Woo! Do you fly? Do you dream you fly?
When?
Ever?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
How high? Think about it. It's important. Everybody flies. It's important how high.
I don't know. Just over the ground.
Really?
I guess. I'm always getting tangled up in wires and all.
I'm way over the treetops. Just over the treetops. Just brushing against the treetops. And I fly right over them, brushing them with my arms out over this whole town like an airplane, spreading this salt frost in the autumn. I love autumn. And when the sun comes,
Right?
it'll blind you.
I've seen it.
It's so bright, it blinds you. I want to fly like that. All over the town. Right over everybody. It's beautiful. Listen. Listen, did you hear something?
No, what?
Like, something rustling in the leaves.
No. What? It was probably a
Listen!
rabbit. I didn't hear anything.
Maybe it was the wind.
There isn't any. Maybe it was a fox.
Don't.
Or a wolf.
Ted Cappy trapped a wolf in his barn last year.
Shot its head off, too.
Oh, he did not. Are you trying to scare me? It got away.
Shot it and killed it. And took its pelt to the county agents in Centerville. And got about $20
It
for it.
wasn't anything. We better get back.
It was probably the mate looking for the one Cappy shot.
Don't say that. It wasn't. Listen.
It wasn't anything.
What's that junk? Was that a Plymouth?
Oh, at Church Street. That's Driver Star? Driver Jr.'s older brother. He used to drive in stock car races. There's a track in Sangerville. The whole town went. Used to. Suppose they think it's bad luck now. Smash it to hell looks like, doesn't it?
He get killed?
Oh, instantly. And then they hiked up a chain and dragged it out here.
Just left in the middle of the street like this? Through all the weeds? I couldn't even see what it was at first.
Well, the chain broke and then the axle broke and every other damn thing broke and now here it lays. Not a pretty sight.
Rusting away, slanking away, falling apart, boarded together, everything flapping and rusting, all the buildings bowing and nodding.
Movie house has been closed down 8 years.
Can't avoid it, I guess. You fall down, you bruise, you're old.
The wages of sin lead to death, tumbleweed blowing through the streets, and the flowers dry up and die.
You didn't go to the races to watch him kill himself.
You watch yourself.
And it covers everything, and that's rhyme.
I remember his laugh.
Oh, she's all but a ghost
I
cat.
didn't know love.
It's so bright it blinds you.
The mine shaft building used to just shine.
All in the air.
Just see.
It's a beautiful church.
Wouldn't you say?
A decent person is afraid to go outside at night.
As you go your ways tonight,
You seem uneasy.
The doctor said it was just shock.
gone, gone, gone.
Like it's been dipped in water, and then in sugar.
Won't have seen the light of day tomorrow.
All my children,
And that's where I'd like to be.
gone, gone, gone.
You know what my mother says
No, what?
when I come in?
No, what?
She asks me things like, where we go and all, everywhere we go, anytime I go anywhere with you, everything we do.
Where does she think we go?
Oh, I tell her we just go walking in the woods, talking. She knows that, but she thinks we do other things too.
Like what?
You know,
Like what?
dirty things.
Well, what does she think that for?
But I don't tell her though.
Well, what would you tell her?
About that. About when I have to pee and things.
Oh, there's nothing dirty about that.
Don't you think I know?
She means other things.
What?
Never mind.
Well, don't you think I know? I know. You don't do things like that. You don't even look.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I do too. I've seen. You think I'm so little because I'm so young? I'm 15 and I can have babies already. Besides, I've seen cows do it when they're in heat.
Let's go back.
Let's do. I know how. I can.
When cows are in heat, that's one cow jumping on another. You don't know anything.
You're ashamed. You're not old enough to.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Boys have to be older, but I bet your brother could have anyway. We might as well because she thinks we do anyway. You don't know anything about it.
I should just show you. Don't. You don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Anything, because you don't know anything about
I
it.
do too. You're afraid.
You don't know what you're talking about, even.
I mean, not here.
Why not? What's wrong with
You
here?
have to be in bed, stupid.
Well, if you think you know so much.
Ow! 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 Yeah! Ow! Ow!
What's going on?
Hey!
Who's out there?
It's a beautiful church. State your name.
Robert Conklin.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
There's nothing to be nervous about, Robert. We simply want you to tell us and tell the court in your own words what happened on the night in question. Do you think you can do that?
I think.
We know this has been a terrible shock for you.
I'm okay. I think. See, Eva and I were walking. We do quite frequently just wandering through the woods, talking. And we noticed that it had begun to get dark, and we thought we had better start back. And so we were heading toward the main street. That would be west. And Eva thought she heard something behind us, and we listened, but we didn't hear it again. So we thought we were just hearing things, or it was our imagination. And it got dark pretty fast. And we were just coming behind the mill, Windrod's mill. And Eva thought she heard something behind us again. And this time we saw something. And we just started running. more of a joke than anything, and then he started running too. And it was Skelly. And I wasn't afraid of him, but he never liked my brother, and he just started running too. Everybody knows how he liked to spy on people. He must have been following us all the time. And we just came into the clearing. And he came from nowhere and he took us by surprise. And he pushed me. He hit me from behind and I don't know if I passed out or not. He's immensely strong. And I heard a ringing in my ear and I saw what he was trying to do. And everything went white. And he pushed me.